There are moments in life when peaceful, stable happiness lasts so long that it makes us think we will have it forever. We live within that sense of stability and rely on it without realizing that right inside that calmness, a process of arising and passing away has long begun. The initial chances are very small and subtle, so the mind often overlooks them. Change first appears in the body and the mind, quietly arising in the gap between two cycles of emotion or thought, a brief resting space, then slowly transforming. If you are slow enough and aware enough to observe, you will see that cycles of emotion or thought move through the four stages of arising, abiding, decaying, and ceasing within your own life, something that has been happening for a long time, yet is rarely faced directly and observed. Emotion continuously come and go, and there is nothing that needs to be held onto. Hello, I am Tân from Lotus Zen Tân channel, and in this video I want to share the truth about the cycle of arising and ceasing in human consciousness, and the wonderful space that deserves attention when practicing meditation. That complete seeing opens a space of freedom where the mind no longer feels any change. Let us find a quiet place, sit with legs crossed, eyes closed, and spine straight to prepare to enter a session of observation meditation. Let us gently place attention on the breath in still awareness to observe the changes of both body and mind through each inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose. Feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale with the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. When we sit here and many thoughts and images appear and move about in the mind along with arising emotions, and we recognize them, we often cling tightly to the stream of forms and emotions that the environment continuously creates around us and react to them. These stimulus bring intertwined pleasures and pain, repeating through many cycles that we rarely pause to look deeply into. Thoughts arise, and carrying them out makes the body act, pulling along continuous emotional fluctuations. When emotions intensify, we believe we are truly alive, but in fact, we are only abiding in temporary state. Body and mind are both drawn into that rhythm of movement, creating a familiar yet unstable feeling. This is the state of abiding, where everything seems stable but inwardly has already been quietly changing. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose. Feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. Just like the breath, when we inhale, we pause to process the oxygen so that both body and mind can function. And after it is consumed, we exhale. When the body is active a lot, its part work more, and over time this form old habits, including bodily, mental, and emotional activities. But over a long period, wear and tear occurs, causing the inner substances of the body to be used extensively, depleted and redistributed many times, gradually increasing in quality to naturally meet what is needed later in old age. Emotions therefore also decrease in intensity, no longer surging or dropping sharply and powerfully as they did in youth. Long accumulated excess is gradually released both in the body and in the mind, causing emotional interpretations to change as well. We can clearly feel a setting as if a layer of pressure is dissolving. This is the state of decay, when what was once familiar begins to lose its old form. However, some ingrained habits still cannot completely stop, and at times are stored more deeply in the mind if they are not properly resolved, creating a stream of karmic results within body and mind. When emotions gradually fade, a very light and very subtle gaps appears. These important gaps actually deserve the deepest attention, yet it is often overlooked. Within this gap, discomfort is neutralized and pleasant feelings also fade, creating a continuously balanced state, yet it always tends to seek a new arising according to habit. If, in this moment of balance, there is no demand for judgment, no urging, no calculation, but only calm acceptance and observation, it will dissolve into the peace of the universe. The ceasing cycle is not a loss, but a silent doorway leading to awakening. But most of us lack awareness, and when encountering that transitional gap, we are still pushed toward new choices. We may return to seek our emotions with strong intensity or with fading strength, or choose a new path with a new emotions in a new cycle of rebirth. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose. Feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. When we fully exhale, the pause in the breathing cycle causes us to continue inhaling. This pause is a gap that very few people are able to observe. At this moment, we think we are still in the same state continuing from before. But there is a very small difference because it is no longer the same. It has already crossed into a new cycle, a new state, a new emotion within a new breath, and often a completely new idea or decision. From that gap, a new form gradually takes shape without effort. Energy returns in the form of new excitement or pleasure, gentler than before. The new state urges sensation and brings freshness as if life has just been renewed. But that excitement does not stay forever. It is only a phase within a flow that still carries the nature of impermanence. From here, the cycle of arising, abiding, decaying, and ceasing continues to operate through its familiar four steps. We again enter an habitual contemplation if no new influence appears. Then everything moves into a much larger flow of impermanence, something that we cannot predict how it will change. We only need to know how to blend our personal energy into this impermanent flow and choose a state of peace regardless of any external impact. After passing through the four stages of arising and ceasing of the stream of consciousness, we need to look more deeply at the things that make us most easily shaken in the next part. If you find anything meaningful, please leave a share, a like, a comment below. The blind spot of delusion often does not lie in a single moment, but stretches across all four cycles of arising, binding, decaying, and ceasing. Invisible pulling forces like very strong waves from habits, emotions, and the environment swept the mind away without us realizing where we are. The inertia of pleasures in the body operates silently, creating the feeling that everything is happening completely naturally. Only when a cycle reaches its end does a person begin to slow down and ask what just happened. Before that, it is very rare for us to be aware enough to realize that we are being led by our own emotions. This is where difficulty in recognizing it causes us to sink into delusion and continue repeating many consecutive cycles of samsara. Through moments of meditation observing the breath, we become clear about many things appearing in our body and mind through each of those stages. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose. Feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. When lacking pleasures as guidance, unconsciously we will randomly choose an action that was previously stored vaguely and consider it a correct action. When we repeat this vague part many times, as long as it brings pleasures, it naturally becomes stored and gives rise to an easily misguided path leading to negativity, yet still bringing temporary pleasures and fair happiness. When awakening arises, we begin to recognize the flow operating within our own individual being, both the clear and wholesome streams and the vague negative ones. This recognizing comes very simply through the in and out breath and the emotions present in the body and mind moving clearly. For now, we do not need to intervene or adjust. We only need to be there and observe. Silence becomes important at this time because both wholesome and unwholesome flows need space to reveal their true nature. If we rush to understand or change, we will miss deeper layers of operation at this stage. Patience is the key to truth seeing. When we see more clearly, we learn not to judge what is happening. When emotions come, we know they come, and when they go, we quietly acknowledge that as well, no longer chasing or resisting. This stillness is not passive, but a state of non-fabrication that does not generate further actions. In that state, every transformation of the present moment is fulfilled. Gradually, we no longer cling to external conditions or our emotions, even as they continuously change from stability in observation, we begin to come into contact with many other currents of the vast impermanence universe, as if dissolving into everything. We know everything and love everything, yet remain silent so that emotions no longer arise chaotically and disrupt focus as before, allowing us to observe from a much broader state of being. No longer feeling separate, we see ourselves interactive within a larger movement. We realize that each current arises, transforms, and dissolves according to its own rhythm. Integration happens naturally, like a drop of water returning to the river to become a single flow. Here, we observe and live without separation. We do not seek to control, and this is not a weak compromise, but the attainment of wisdom, truth, clear and lucid seeing. We need long-term meditation practice to gradually awaken through the stages and reach maturity, even in the mind's reflexes, both in working and in sleep. At this time, the stream of awareness of our individual mind has become gentler and more peaceful when interacting with the external environment. And when returning to ordinary life, we need to remain aware for most of the time, choosing to return to peace whenever possible. We will be within any flow without being obstructed, lost, or clinging to pleasures or pain anymore. We pass through our suffering and joy with a state of peaceful, utterly still awareness, subtly and quietly dissolving into the vast universal flow. Inhale gently, follow the breath as it flows through your nose, feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. Through this meditation, we realize that the light of awareness within each breath will gradually reveal many truths that have long been hidden from us. When recognizing these truths, what is most important in the end is patiently practicing in order to arrive at the most peaceful and happy place. Wishing you success on your path of meditation practice. The journey in the game of the breath will become more and more fascinating if you truly cherish it. This practice, just like a habit, is a key to unlocking every doorway within your body and mind. So keep watching and keep practicing with me in this video and the ones to come. If you have any thoughts or reflections, feel free to leave a comment below. And if this video helped or inspired you, please like and share with others. Thank you.